Okay. 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 Ah, it's working now, guys. It's working. Hi. Sorry, y'all. I'm not late. I came on, but I'm sorry. I had some technical issues with my sound. So it looks like we're good now. Let me come back on here and start all over, y'all. Welcome. 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 Let me just make sure that everything is good. Everything. Please. Give me 1 second, y'all. So far it does look like we are not only live, but the mic is on. 1 2 1 2 mic check. 1 2. We're gonna turn it up a little bit more just to be sure. But give me a second, y'all. I just wanna double check. It's not, yeah. Oh yeah. It's not, yeah. Oh yeah. It's not, yeah. Oh. Hearing the echo and all of that stuff. So we are good now, y'all. Hi. Welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to my first live. I am Aisha, aka known as aka known as many other names and stuff like that with little nicknames, but I'm officially Aisha, and this is like a long time coming. The reason why I wanted to do a live is because honestly, for those who have followed me from my earlier times when I did a YouTube channel, from all of the social media little stuff that I've been doing, I've been trying to do this for some time, and life has been lifing or whatever, but basically I needed to figure out a way for me to kind of introduce myself, because my thing is I have had and accumulated a lot of like video content and certain things, and I was just like, when certain things was like happening, or I was short on storage or whatever, I was just struggling with when is it a good time to release this material. Then I would run into like technical issues all the time. So it was like never good timing. Yes, it is. Yes, it is 9 o'clock. Yes, it is 9 o'clock. Late. And so it was just, I was always running into different things. And it's like now I'm like, if I just go live, we just chilling, talking, a vibe. And we can kind of like start from there. I can kind of like build all my content from there. So right now it's just a vibe. It's just for me to kind of come on here, get used to sharing what I do, what I love, just coming on here and setting a good mood, getting good energy. I'm not expecting anyone to come on here tonight. If they do, that'd be dope. I'm gonna probably see if I could do little things to, get maybe some people going, but it's not really like that all the time. Which is also why I like cling to technology. I kind of have like outward connections with people. I consider myself like an introvert extrovert at this point, and I do a lot of things. I have a lot of fun, and I also like to be at home surrounded by like technology and video games and music and nails and clothes and fashion, makeup and all of these other things. And to be frank with you, I don't really have much time to do it. So I feel like today too, with time that I just like built my studio up in general, I'm like, also I've worked so hard. Like I work so hard to not really be able to enjoy the fruits of my labor. So I'm like, let's do this. Let's do this. So I got more reasons, but yo, let's just get this going. Like I said, if you guys tune in, I will be posting this up. So hopefully you guys will like and share and subscribe, as they say. And again, thank you for tuning in. If you do catch this live, great. If you don't and you become a part of the playback game, that's cool too. So let's get into it. I really, want to use my platform to share, tips, give good advice, pop culture, share some music. And not just my music, but like other people's music, stuff that we see on social media. Just have fun on here. We could talk and chat. Y'all can ask me questions. I want to see which one I want to use. I'm so glad that we are like live though. It sounds good. All right. And I'm here using my vintage iMac. Shout out to the iMac because it's doing its thing right now. And I'm surrounded by all forms of like technology. So let's see here what we're going to do. Back up a little bit. Okay. This one might not be weird. Don't be weird. Have y'all saw? Have any of you who catches live? Have y'all seen the Michael Jackson movie? I want to see it. All right, give me a moment. We're gonna talk. Oh, I'm hot. I'm hot. Ooh, the why is so on me? It's the way it's like so big and so large. Okay. Oh. Whew, I'm hot. I think I'm gonna turn down my heat. Hold on, y'all. Dirty Diana. Dirty Diana. No. All right. So, yeah. The movie is out. Michael Jackson movie is out. I wonder if y'all seen it. I have not yet. I was debating if I wanted to until I realized who was playing Michael, and now I'm like totally interested. Staying hydrated with my natural coconut water. And I'm actually gonna try to go live on my Instagram because I haven't gone on there in a long time too. I don't know what that's like. What are you talking about? It's saying all of this other stuff. I was like, what? I guess we can't go live. I don't really care. So we can't go live anymore? One thing about technology is very, very like extra. Let's see. What are you talking about? This one is like that's all. Hold on. Trying to figure this out. Mhm. Oh, it's saying this one? Is that? Hmm. Excuse me. It's saying that I'm not something. Switch to public. Oh, I see it pays attention to read. Wow. Oh, okay. So they're different. They said you have to have at least 1,000 followers to go live. Since when did Instagram get like that? Whoa. They said be somebody first and it will holler at you. Okay, cool. Cool. Well, in the meantime, in the between time, while I'm on here, I just want to say that it's been a journey. And I am now, when I think I first started trying to do a YouTube channel, I might have been like 20 something. So like 24, something like that, 24, 25. I am now in my 40s and it's crazy how time can fly by, how time can just go. But it led me to actually come on here too and just kind of discuss what I've learned since being in my 40s. And I wanted to share that with you. So, you know what I mean? Come on in, ladies, gentlemen, guys, gals, whatever, whoever, come on, come sit down, let's share, especially for those that are like in my age and like the older, the younger. We can all learn from each other. We can all share information and perhaps even relate and connect with each other. So let's see here. Oh, yeah. I had created like this list, and it was more about who I am now compared to when I was like in my 20s and even in my 30s. what I am and what I see being better or an improvement at least. And I'll even say as far as even 5 years ago, because I was not in the position that I was in, and it definitely seemed like a nightmare um, that I just would not wake up from. So, anyways, here we go. All right. So one of the things that was mentioned, hold on. So one of the things I'll say is at 40, I've really learned to juggle everything. I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing, but it has some advantages. It has some strengths. Um, and yeah, I would say probably at my age, um, me being this now is not what I was before. I struggled a lot with juggling and what they call multitasking. Um, it just wasn't something I was good at. It wasn't something I had to focus to do. And I don't think I had to do it, because I was a lot younger. I will say that I kind of became an adult at a slightly younger age. I got out of the house by 18. But I was still pretty young and naive, I'll say. And so the way my maturity was back then, as far as what needed to be done, how to juggle both things, I just kind of didn't get it. I didn't get it at that time. So like now, it's not only do I get it, I don't have a choice to get it. I think at 40, you have to multitask. And I think too, the reason why I juggle is because I want to go from one thing to another. I want to go from something good to something even better. So because of that, sometimes it requires you to handle two things at once, maybe three things at once, in order to transition into that next thing. And then you can drop that other thing that you got going on. But in the meantime, it might be your leverage. So that's where you're like, okay, I got this and I got this, and I got this. And okay, once I got that, then I can let this go. So again, I think that comes with getting older. At least in my case, that is my story. I have lived a lot of different experiences, and a lot of them have drained me. Um, a lot of experiences have drained me. Um, but they sharpened me, and they made me who I am. No pressure, no diamonds, so a lot of what I put myself through and had to learn and had to experience and had to grow from is like, especially when it was hard, it was like those lessons really stick more, because you don't want those things to happen again. Things matter more when you come out of those situations. You're more appreciative. So while I experienced a lot, and like I said, it definitely drained sometimes my like energy and all of that stuff. Like luckily it didn't drain my resilience for me to keep going and to keep thriving and to keep that high energy up. Like I don't like to stay down, and I don't like to feel drained forever. That's why a girl got coconut water, because at the end of the day, you know what I mean? I need to be like hydrated. I'm not trying to be dehydrated. I'm not trying to be in a space that I don't want to, that I can't grow and be happy. So that's definitely something that I could say, again, at 20, in my 20s, I definitely had different kind of stresses for sure. And I think I was kind of knocking on the door of doing things for myself and making my dreams come true and focusing, but also having other distractions and other setbacks and things like that. And those are like the beginning, just to start. And you fall and make mistakes and you're naive and you don't realize. But as you get older, you get more polished, you can kind of see the red flags. You've been through certain things that you're like, oh, when you see it again, you're like, that looks familiar. So I will say though, for me too, when I say the draining part is I feel that there may have been some lessons I could have learned a lot sooner. Things I could have been a lot like further, trying to achieve certain goals, and again getting sidetracked and all of that stuff. So yeah, it sucks, with that, but I'm not dead. So as long as I got like strength in me and confidence in me and God on my side, then we can grow. So that's kind of like where we are. I've been here for 40 plus years, 41, going on 42 in July years, and I ain't dead yet. God willing, God wanting me still here. And I've been doing all right. I could be a lot further, but I'm definitely doing a lot better. And I'm doing good to still be on this earth, to keep going. You know what I mean? So shout out to you who's still here. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. What is it? Yes, I'm definitely willing to pivot. Oh, like right now, I'm thirsty, so hold on. Hold that thought. I'm gonna get some water. And I wish I could take y'all with me, but I can't. All right, I drank all my coconut water. I can't believe it. And something told me to buy 2, but I was like, no, prices are so high. So I just bought 1. But cheers. Thank you God for this water. Because that is more than enough. How do you like y'all? How do y'all like y'all water? Cold, ice cold, room temperature. I actually like it between room temperature or kind of like cool, not freezing cold, because it hurts. It hurts my throat. I don't like warm water. When I say room temperature, it's still got to be like a little bit of like a coolness to it. Well, that was delicious. I love coconut water, y'all. It's so good for you, especially high in potassium. It's the natural hydrator. So, anyways, okay. So also being willing to pivot. I think it kind of goes hand in hand with what I was saying for a person who's in their 40s, knowing how to multitask. As I said, you might be juggling multiple things. And one of those things that you're carrying is just enough, is like giving you just enough leverage to then transition into the next season in your life or step in your life or whatever. So that's pivot to me, is being willing to shift and change the trajectory of your life, where You're not staying comfortable. You're not staying complacent. You are starting to like recognize your worth, your value, your talent, your skill, your time. And that's it's essential to know when to pivot. It may be times where it's kind of the opposite of like, yeah, you're confident and stuff like that, but you might also not be in the best position that you would like to be in. So, okay, you're having to deal with something, and now you may have to pivot to something else. And while it may not be the funnest thing, it may not be comfortable, it may, though, be the best thing for you to transition again into the next thing. It may be the only thing that can grant you another opportunity to get something right, or to do something again, just having an opportunity. So pivoting comes with older age. Is just, never being comfortable. Life is unpredictable, and you have to like kind of have your big panties, put your big panties on, and go out there and do what you need to do, and be okay with that until you can get to a place where you ain't gotta like do a whole bunch of pivoting and jumping and jogging and all that other stuff, because that's exhausting too. Like I said, that shit get draining, child. So when you can't get to that point, stop pivoting if you can. Resilient. Yeah, it's pretty much that. Like I'd say that I'm resilient. I kind of honestly, let me take off my glasses here. I kind of get tired of saying how resilient. I don't want to be resilient anymore. I don't want to be resilient. I am like I should do a master class on resilience. And while, like, don't get it twisted, resilience is a great thing. You just keep going. You don't give up. You're going to just, But, I'm at a point now where I do want things to kind of have a little bit more of a routine, a little bit more calmer, and not having to always prove something, fight to prove something, stand for something. I mean, it's certain things that I definitely want to stand for, but when it comes to the resilience, it can be a little bit like, if one was just given a chance or opportunities, would I have to always put this energy out and being resilient, working extra hard, not just working hard, but working extra hard, not just doing your best, but being the best, falling and getting back up, but falling, but getting back up, but falling, only to still have to get back up. That's not fun either. And a lot of people don't even talk about that, but that part of that's the part of being older that can sometimes be like, okay, these moments are more precious than anything, because it's like you want to start working smarter, not harder. You know what I mean? You want to leave here feeling like you left your mark. You know what I'm saying? But you left it. You want to feel like you left your mark. You want to feel like you have nothing that you left. You know what I mean? Because no matter how hard you were working, no matter how resilient you were, that it didn't really like get you where you wanted to be or where you even should have been. You know what I'm saying? So, but shout kudos to me and kudos to those who are resilient because it's I think what keeps it keeps the heart. I cannot form words. It's what keeps the spirit going. It's what keeps the heart going. So become more self-aware. I'm doing that day by day by day. Just when I think I have some awareness, I'm still like, what? Just when I think I got it clear. Sorry, y'all. Just when I feel like I got it clear, I got it figured out, I don't. Just when I thought, well, I might be a little confused here, but it's like, no. And then on top of that, just sometimes I can surprise myself with what I am capable of, what I have accomplished, whatever I thought, no, I'm a little in over my head. And then I realized how amazing God is and how amazing this brain can just like figure stuff out. And then I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I like that I take my time a little bit more to be conscious of my decision making. I just was not really like that at 20. I made decisions and I think I was just one, being too naive, and two, just wanting what I want when I want. And that's how 20-year-olds are. They're just like selfish. But when you start to get older, self-awareness really kicks in. It's not just about you. It's about family. It's about your children. It's about your future. And your future contains like how you are giving to others, how you are giving back to like your family, how you can at least try to contribute to like your community, even if like the other things that I named aren't like completely solid. And so, being self-aware means a lot to me. I'm not saying that I'm like perfect because I'm not, but I just try to be conscious of my decisions, conscious of other things going on around me, and how they affect me.
It's 9:30.
Oh, we almost about to wrap it up. I said I was going to stay on here just because I didn't get on here I did get on here, but I'm sorry. There was like a mute and I guess it wasn't set up properly. And I could see the mic showing, but it wasn't showing green. I'm like, wait a minute. Have I been talking all this time and it wasn't, But anyways, so it's 9:30. I got on here at 8:31 and then had to get off and fix whatever, and then I got back on here about like 8:50 something. So we're gonna be on here for another hour. I guess I'll be on here till 10. So anyways, but yeah, self-awareness, it comes with age for sure. Just knowing what's important for you, what's important for your life, and everything around it. Because if you're not well, then you can't really be well for anybody else. That's just pure facts. So, yeah, I'm less likely to change the wrong things. Man, oh man, how that is so true. Oh my gosh. All I will say is how I have grown. I shut everything down, y'all. Like I shut everything down for my peace and for my sanity. Anything that just did not feel right anymore, I let it go. Now, one thing I will say, and rest in peace, Daddy. I lost my dad, and I lost my dad recently, and still the most painful thing I've probably ever experienced in my life. I won't come on here crying because I know I'm capable of doing that, but it's not a day that I don't think about him and stuff like that. And, you know, with that, I went through like phases of my life where I was always holding on to like behave, like people who did things to me behaved a certain way, treated me a certain way, talked to me a certain way. I always like there's levels to it because I don't just let anybody talk to me, but I would be like kind of more accepted. I accepted more people who I cared about kind of playing me or doing certain things and me letting it slide, or me not being combative or even addressing certain things. Well, when my dad passed away, I was already kind of kicking people to the curb anyway, but then afterwards, I was like, because I just felt like nobody mattered anymore. Anybody who just wasn't fucking with me on like the right way, like sideways for real, then it was just like no room. I didn't need somebody like, I didn't need no empathy or sympathy friends. I didn't need no fake ass hating ass friends. I didn't need I didn't need negative people in my face or space. I didn't need family that's not supportive or like kind of left me and neglected me and stuff like that. And it's like, it was crazy. It was just like how my brain functioned and stuff was kind of like just more of like, okay, I'll deal with this, but I'm not dealing with this. You're not this, so I'm not dealing with that. This is not gonna, this is not important to me anymore, so I'm getting rid of this. And it was just that simple. So point is that I realized that, first of all, I really realized that based off of all of those things that I allowed a lot of crap and a lot of things to happen. I allowed things to happen. I participated in a lot of things that was stupid and playing myself. But then, knowing better and kind of like reaping benefits of of those things and stuff like that. But as I got older, it was just kind of like, no, like, what are we doing? No, I'm not doing that. We don't do that. At this age where that's just not my thing. And I will say, I'm decent. I've been decent. So if I was decent then with the little minor stuff that I was doing, oh my God, like it don't get no more boring than like what's going on now. I promise you. So but yeah, I definitely just try to like, again, self-awareness. So I am trying to do the right things. I try to choose the right things that are impactful as well as like good for me. So yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, that's really it. I'm sorry to be yarning. I'm sorry, I'm tired though. But yeah, so those I would probably say, and I'll even say more so like my relationship. I will say my relationship with God has gotten even closer. I mean, it's kind of weird that I would say it like that because I always keep God first in my life. But I have had some aha moments. I've had some moments where it was like, oh, this ain't nothing but God. So because of that, I just feel like I pray more. I talk to God more. I am not like religious. I'm not religious by no means. I'm spiritual, but I'm very aware of God and the guidance that we receive, the life that was created. We are life being created by this creator of amazing things feminine or masculine, both really. And being a part of that, being insignificant, but being significant enough to be here is like, I just know that I didn't do it on my own. I know my mama and my daddy didn't do it on their own. So I have a deeper connection and a deeper understanding of that than when I was younger. I think I can tell you for sure, I was still on my journey of spirituality and religion and trying to figure out what was what and who's who and doing the right things and can't do this and sacrificing that and fasting for this. And after a while, it was like all of those things was cool, but then it was just like leading me more and more actually to the truth than the actual truth than what was, surface information. So yeah, definitely can say that. Okay, so that's it right there. So let's talk about some other things regarding my brand. Now, I'm not going to talk a lot about it because technically I want to kind of give the customers and those who support the brand more of the exclusive, but let's just say we get an exclusive right now. So right now, we are working on I'm working on a few things. Excuse me. I'm working on one, a Mother's Day sale, online 30%. If anything purchased, certain purchases, $40 and up, you get automatically 30% discount. And so please, y'all, go check out my website. Sorry, not that one. I nailed it. I'm thinking I nailed it because yes, I'll be selling I nailed it and I'll be selling my scrubs. But please go to Miss Fountain of Youth MissFountainOfYouthBeautyCare.com. And yes, get your stuff. And I said beauty care, so let me try this again. MissFountainOfBeauty.com. It is beauty care, but the website is not care, it's beauty.com. So please go check it out. Order your press-on nails made to order as well as made already customized and created. As well as my beauty scrub. So we're doing that. I'm doing that. And so also I had kind of told one of my coworkers that I'm trying to get back into doing nails. I got all nervous and whatnot. But this time around, I think I'm going to start off with doing the pedicure. I got my pedicure chair here. So we can kind of get that going. I also have, so I've been using my new scrub. Let me show y'all. So this here is the sugar scrubs, the brown sugar scrub. Okay. That also available online, $22. But if you purchase two, you'll get 30% off for Mother's Day. Isn't it nice? Oh my God. So that's one of the scrubs. Well, here is the exclusive one. And I can't tell y'all what it is. I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you. Nope. All you need to know is that is amazing. And the reason why right now I cannot tell you, first of all, I don't want to tell you because it's amazing and it's nice and it's a surprise. But the reason why it doesn't have a label on it is right now I'm working on the label. When it comes to the company, and I will we'll talk about this as far as like labels and stuff like that. I'm supposed to offer this information to somebody and I keep forgetting. It just reminded me. But basically the company, so when I started off with some scrubs, I was originally started with this one company. Shout out to oh my god, Sticker Mule. And I love Sticker Mule. I loved their labels and things like that. So originally when I did the scrubs, I hadn't put a whole lot of thought into like ingredients and style and design. I just knew I wanted to sell some scrubs and I wanted like a label. So I started with them, and I'm gonna be honest, I was extremely impressed by like just the waterproof, how it looked, how, you know, just the texture of it, everything. Mind you, they can do some textures when it comes to the labels. So at the time, I had really shopped around. I had just been like, oh my God, Sticker Mule's that girl. I'm stick with them. And then it came time for me to do some like labels and do some scrubs. And I just kind of wanted to evolve the look. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go back with Sticker Mule. Well, Sticker Mule didn't have quite what I wanted, and I kind of messed up the order in general. I had ordered them too small, but they did give me what I wanted. But then I started to feel like I wanted to change the whole look of the scrubs. I just wanted it to be more cute and more fun, more like luxurious looking. And like I said, I just wanted to upgrade the look. So what I wanted, they did not have, which as y'all can see, well, y'all saw, it was shiny, the labels. See, the label is very shiny. Okay, so I couldn't get that from the other company at all. And I was like kind of disappointed because I'm like, oh my gosh, like it's not until you start doing stuff and you start doing these things that you realize like, oh, not every company, even sometimes you can start with one company and then that may not be the company that you end up with, or doing only one thing for you, or what am I trying to say? Doing one of the many jobs that you'll need. You'll probably have to go with someone else. So which is what I did. So I ended up going with this company, and great. But now it's time to do some other fragrances and things like that. And so one of the things I had asked them just after they had done this, I'm like, yeah, you know, I love the way the labels look. They look amazing. I hope that you guys are able to consider doing other colors and doing other chrome colors, because I may be using y'all at the moment. So now the algorithm, I would say, has been helping me a lot, because while they were like, oh yeah, you know, just show us the picture, stuff like that, I have had loads of, I'll probably have them on here after this video, of tons of companies that do logos, do labels, do stickers. And one particular company actually has multiple colors in chrome. And I'm just like, it's not just about the label of the chrome on the writing, but it's also the texture. I loved this texture on top of the gold. But now what I want is it to have like some color pop. I wanted to have a drawing on there. And I don't want it to look busy. I want it to be very pretty. And I feel like I know it's going to sell just the same way that the other stuff's going to sell. And it's because there's one specific ingredient in here that I think people will like, oh, yeah. I'll mess with you. So anyways, I got to work on that. But it is done. I do need to make some more, and I don't really want to like make any more until we can kind of get these labels going, because then they'll just be sitting around. So anywho, I'm excited. I'm excited about the sale. I'm excited about the adding like new clients to start doing not just press on nails, excuse me, to start doing pedicures, to start doing their nails, and I'm just really ecstatic. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. So, well, we are almost about to wrap it up here. It's so crazy how like oh, it's so crazy how many people I posted that I'm going live. But anyways, I wanted to show you guys something else. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, just want to make sure. That's so pretty. I'm seeing all these nails, y'all. And speaking of nails, I just want to kind of end it with some of the things that I got. Speaking of nails, let me turn on this light here. It's not too flattering. Never mind. I'm going to show y'all the things that I got from the nails store. And I went ham. Haven't said ham in so long, but I did. I went completely like, I had so much fun buying stuff. And buying stuff that was not necessarily what I came there for. But then again, it was like, eventually I knew I was going to need them. It was things that I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to come back. And then I came back and was like, well, okay, you did say you was going to come back and get it. So anyways, here we go. So first thing I got was what they call it, this disposable spa liners. This is for your pedicure. The basin that you use, or better yet, the spa bowl that you use. So I got 2 of these. I think they were $4 or $5.99 for a pack that has 36 pieces in it. So in fact, I do. Yeah, they were $4. That was like a steal. So, yeah, I got those. And then, they gave me this for free because I kind of was like going in. So they gave me that, which is the cat eye magnet. I do a lot of that, and I got like the polishes. So they gave me this for free because, and they gave me this for free, which is the cuticle oils. So cute. This will be the second one, and the other one was really, really nice. I cannot wait to get my beauty care and nail care on. I see these things, and I don't get discouraged or like, oh my God, they're doing this or that. I get inspired. I just went to the store today because I was looking for a mask, and I'm like interested in doing that too. If you know, you know. And so I seen another company that's similar. We've been doing it, and I'm inspired by them, even though certain things that I did not see them doing, and now they're doing. And so anyway, they have these face masks and they are just like lovely. But I'm like, damn, I can't wait to get my own stuff. I can't wait to do my own name. So then I got the cat eye. And actually, we can show at least this. So let's see. So these were the colors I got. The first color, this one is, oh, goodness gracious. So this one here, the cat eye, it's called Smoothie. Well, it's this color here. That is so pretty. That is so pretty. I've been like really caught up in this fuchsia color. So I'm like with pink, with cat eye, with cat eye Smoothie. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. It's like a very hot fuchsia colored. So pretty, but again, cat eye. So it just took the color to a whole nother level. So there's that. And then I got the red one. So this here is Feisty Paws. And this is a red by Diva. Oh, I thought they was DNN, but that's fine. Diva. So it's a nice deep red. Look at there. I've been looking for this since day damn one when I saw cat eye. I had gotten a red and I was very disappointed. And I even expressed to a few people that I did not like this red cat eye that I had bought. This one is fabulous. The one that I bought had like glitter in it as well as the magnet. So it kind of defeated the whole point of having that nice pretty shine because it was like the magnet, the glitter was in it. And it was so harsh that it was like you couldn't even see the red. It just wasn't, I wasn't feeling it. So anyway, this is what I've been looking for. It looks like red glass, just very pretty. And it is D&D. Okay, here we go. D&D. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. I don't know if it's D and is it Diva and I never knew? I think that D and D. Okay, it's Diva, D&D, DV. It's got a lot of different things going on here. But anyway, got the other one, the DV, D&D by Diva. This one is Loyal to You, and it's nice blue. Very pretty blue. Let's see. Pretty. And again, cat eye. So pretty. So pretty. Ooh, look at that. Ugh. I cannot wait to use these cat eyes. They are just going to be so fire. So I got that. And then something that I don't think was in the cards, but I have been wanting this, but I was like, eventually. And then I went there, and not only did they have it, it was a lot cheaper than what I saw and where I saw this. So I got the UV hand white. And as you can see, it was only $8. And so, yeah, this wasn't in the cards. I have this on my Amazon cart now. And it's not to say I won't get another one because you can never have too many. But definitely needed this. Was really tired of just always having to use my UV LED, the big lamp. Having to use that big old lamp all the time. So I wanted something, because sometimes the designs that I'm going to start getting into, especially like your 3D, they don't need you to have all of that. They need for it to be perfectly still and you to do that. So bought it, figured I'd give it a try. And again, thank you for the free gift. Another thing I got, and I need to put this in a bag because it's crazy. I'm gonna put this in the bag too. For now, we'll just put it on the floor. Put it in the back here. So the last thing that I got that I'm gonna share with you guys, I got 4 of these. The scrubs, what do you call them? Your Pumi bar. But basically, what do they call these? I always forget. Because they're not, what do you call these? I forgot what they call these. Oh my God. Somebody please help us this out. Basically, not bristles, not, forgot what they call, but basically for you to scrub your feet when we're trying to get rid of callus and stuff like that. So I bought 4 of these. It's crazy how I cannot remember the name of them now. And they're called everything else except. But anyways, good for your feet and also good for your elbows. So again, I got 4 for those. And I got 2 because I really needed these. Nail files, the 100. If you know, you know. BB White. And then I got this callus remover. No more callus. And she was basically saying like you would use this when you're doing your scrub, and then after you remove all of the dead cells as much as possible, then you use this, put it on your feet for 2 minutes, you let it sit on there. It's supposed to peel that callus, dead skin, and then you can wash it off, rinse it off, and then scrub it again, wash it off again, scrub it again, and then you're done. So I have my scrubs, which is absolutely amazing for this too, but it doesn't remove callus. I don't have anything for that. So you could always use that as the callus removal and then add my scrubs. But I also wanted to add another scrub. I love scrubs. I'm not biased to a good scrub. This one too is vegan, so it's more kind of catered to where I'm going. I just want. Oh, we're almost done, y'all. But I just want something that makes my feet good and soft, exfoliated, removes all like toxins, but not only that, but smells good, but most importantly can blend in the water. It's not creating like rocks and pebbles and just making a complete mess. It can dissolve and things like that. So again, this is a vegan scrub by Be Care Love. And yeah. So those are the things that I got on here. And honestly, y'all, I gotta start wrapping this up. But this was fun. I plan on coming back on here again, but really this again was my start for me to start sharing my other content. I hope that you guys will definitely tune in. I really enjoyed just knowing that everything was working and functioning. I do apologize for the delay as far as coming on 8:30 and having that technical difficulty. I had to get rid of that. So sorry about that. But again, thank you. Tune in. There'll be more. I definitely want to step it up some more. And just continue to ride with me, y'all. But have a great night. Again, if you enjoyed this live, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Keep it decent. Keep it cute. But definitely give me your feedback. I love to hear from you. Ask any questions, anything that you feel that I could be talking about, any topics or anything that you want to discuss. Hit me down, hit it up in the comments and let me know. All right. It is your girl, and y'all stay blessed. Good night.